What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj and this is Taya.
Hey.
And today we're on The Flash, Season 8, Episode, 11? Resurrection. So, this Black Flame now came to Caitlin and is claiming to be Ronnie. So, I don't know if he's truly alive. It would make sense. They could explain it, and it would make sense to me because he went to that singularity and we just never really seen him again, other than like doppelgangers of him. So if it is him, that's cool, but he got some explaining to do because he's been trying to murder folks, which is why it doesn't make sense yet. They've been doing like these character-centric episodes, so it looks like it's Caitlin's turn. We just had Frost last week, Chester before that, Barry before that, Bardnor got one, Kramer got one. I don't know when Iris gonna get one because her storyline to me is the most interesting, but hopefully we get to figure out more with that because she didn't evaporated. This girl Mama right after they just reconnected and was getting somewhere, so she gonna have some feelings about that, I'm sure. Iris didn't do it on purpose, but it doesn't mean that girl won't see it, another way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we guys pick up where we left off. We're gonna get into it. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon. Flashback.
Ooh. Is this when he died?
Yeah, no, probably before that.
I'm sorry, I should. Excuse me. Dr. Snow?
Yes, they finally sent somebody to fix the sink. It's been leaking for weeks.
Yeah, I don't know anything about a sink. I was hoping that you could fix that.
Oh, yes, of course. Have a seat.
No, I don't know anything about it.
Thank you.
So, what's it like in the pipeline? I mean, working inside it. It must be incredible to wake up every morning knowing that you're building something that's going to change the course of scientific discovery for generations.
Yeah, I guess I never really thought of it that way. I just build things. I mean, ridiculously complicated things, mind you, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like I'm a big kid. Nice to meet you, I'm Ronnie.
Nice to meet you, Ronnie. Come back anytime.
It's nice to know that you'll always be there to fix me up. It's nice to know that you'll always be there to fix me up.
Ronnie? How is this possible?
Help us come together.
Together, I
Help us.
understand.
Oh, without you, you save us.
How?
Memories in show.
Ronnie, wait, please. Tell me how to save me.
You said memories for your show?
Memories in something, I don't know. Uh-oh. Coast City.
Oh my god. What did I do? What happened to my mom? Iris, wait, where's my mom? I don't know. Just tell me what happened.
It's a condition, okay? It's really hard to explain. But basically when it flares up, like it is right now, she loses time. It's not her fault. She can't control what happens next.
You're lying to me. She attacked my mom.
What?
I'm so sorry.
I told you she would see it differently. Ooh.
Close your eyes.
They got no way to get help now.
We need to get out of here.
There's got to be something we're still missing that links all the victims. We find that connection.
We can figure out what this fire wants. It wants me.
What does it want with you?
Parker? Yeah, she's my yoga instructor.
You recognize anyone else?
These two. They were at O'Shaughnessy the night Frost and I went on our double date. And I recognize them as well. Oh, we were all at a biochem conference together. We were panelists on an applied sciences lecture.
That still doesn't explain why the fire's coming after you.
Because the fire is Ronnie. And he wants me to save him.
So many questions. But at least she's connecting the dots, so now we know our victims are related to her. We were thinking, well, they were thinking they were connected to each other, but no, they're all people surrounded by Caitlin. But it's weird, obviously they still do have the grief thing in common, so is that even a factor, or did we all just make that up? I don't know, is it both? I mean, like I said, Ronnie, his whole Firestorm Matrix thing worked with him fusing with somebody, so maybe he's fused with something else. Maybe whatever he's fused with does eat people feeling with grief, but it also combined it with Ronnie's desire to want to get back to Caitlyn, so it just targeted places and people she was at,
Anybody
you know?
she was surrounded with grief.
Right.
Bam.
Because otherwise it would have killed the team because she's always around them, or it would have tried to kill them. It went to Chester because he had grief, so I guess he had both combinations. And then I guess it went for Frost because her and Frost share the same DNA. So I guess that somewhat makes sense. Plus, I guess it was attracted to the cryokinetic powers, but they add something to the mix every week, so we'll see. I'm still not 100% sure that this is where it's gonna go, but
I know how this sounds, but it spoke to me. It was confused and jumbled, but it was him.
Caitlin, this fire, it can get inside people's heads. Show you people you've lost, like it did with Chester's dad. Sure, it didn't just want you to think it was Ronnie?
I wasn't sure at first, but that's why I downloaded the data from when the fire was in the MCCU. This is cold fusion radiation, but these readings are 10 to the negative 28 watts.
That's Hawking radiation. You can only pick up rads like that from inside a singularity.
Ronnie died in a singularity. The only way to close it was to merge the inner and outer horizons.
Only Ronnie didn't make it.
Right, but matter cannot be created or destroyed, only changed. So maybe Ronnie's still alive. I mean, maybe the pressure from when the horizons merged broke down his biological matter into pure thermodynamic energy.
That could account for the radiation, but it still doesn't explain why the fire's been killing people, why it tortured Chester.
And if Ronnie knew what he was doing, he would hate it. Which is why I don't think he's in control.
right.
I think he was trying to get me to remember something.
The quantum splicer?
I mean, it all makes sense.
It's what made him Firestorm in the first place.
Right.
I think if we can use it to make Ronnie human again, his mind will regain control.
If you are right about this, the splicer needs 2 people to work, and we can't ask anybody to volunteer. It's too
She's
dangerous.
been wrong.
Yeah, but we wouldn't need another person if we use one of Eva McCulloch's Arkham chips. Because if we fuse one of Eva's chips to the splicer, it'll do all the heavy lifting by duplicating Ronnie's cells and coalescing another body form, right?
Raising the dead, that's intense, even for us.
Turned out okay for Lazarus, right?
We're
And
gonna do
Chester
that.
and Caitlin both think it might work. It makes sense. Ronnie's just trying to help us help him come home.
I hope this is true. I hope this all works out in that way, but Barry's concerned.
Maybe we just slow down and make sure we're doing the right thing.
Saving my husband is the right thing.
This fire can manipulate people. If it wants you to use the splicer,
If I don't, Ronnie will be burning like that forever. And I can't let that happen.
I get both
Look,
sides because
I
it
know
could not
what
be
you're
Ronnie.
thinking, that I mourned his death for so long that I would do anything to get him back. But Ronnie's alive. I can feel it. It's him. And he wants us to help him. Marcus, he has no idea what happened. And he deserves to know.
what are you
I
gonna
would wait. I'm moving a little too fast.
I mean, she don't gotta say all that, but I'm saying she should wait.
So you're saying that
because
for the
it's not
last 8
Ronnie.
years you've been working with the Flash.
Girl, you're supposed to be working on
And
saving your
now
husband.
your
You
dead
can't tell
husband's
him.
come back to
Right.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of out of my wheelhouse.
For your safety, I think we should stop seeing each other. Just until I get Ronnie back.
Makes sense.
I'm an idiot. There's no Ross. And I've been broken up with before. It's just never due to resurrection. Yeah, that's a new one, I guess.
That's why she should wait. Cause what if
And I
Ronnie's
respect
not
her.
himself?
Or it's not Ronnie at all.
It's-
The Flash will never let Caitlyn love. Ever.
You know, there's this
She can't have nothing.
quote.
Caitlin's just so excited about getting Ronnie back. It feels like she's ignoring all the warning signs. If this was really Ronnie, why is he coming back now? 7 years after he died.
I don't know.
Neither do I.
She helped Mom and me. Gotta have her back now.
So what, we just let her go through with this?
Yeah.
What if it was Iris? And there was some dangerous experiment that would cure her time sickness? You'd risk everything to save her.
You
So
would.
even if this fails,
You need to check
at
on your
least give
wife.
her the chance to
For
try.
real, call her right now. This is a sign.
Yo, it's me,
Oh
your
my
boy
God.
Jesse P, ready to rock your world with knowledge
Oh my
100%
God.
for free.
You should sell merch, you know, like shirts that say, "What up, party people?"
Who the fuck buying that?
Like all the way around.
All the way around?
Hold on, you're not sharing the specs for this online, are you?
Yeah. Live broadcast, you know.
Then someone could actually build it on their own.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
Putting technology like this out there, it could be dangerous.
Yeah.
What if it lands in the wrong hands?
Hey, I'm pretty sure supervillains have better things to do than watch my broadcast.
No.
Worse
Not
things.
in the Batman
Yes.
movie.
You still might want to check yourself, depending on the science.
Yeah.
But that goes
No,
against the
you
whole
just
purpose of
listen.
scientific discovery. Allegra,
Not everything needs to
having
be shared.
access to
Right.
a breakthrough like this could help one of my viewers better
Might as
understand the
well
laws
show
of
how you
physics,
built
which could lead to
Flash's
who
suit.
knows what kind of innovation. we could
Cisco
roll
made
out
something
first.
and it landed in the wrong
So you can see
hands.
this and be
And
inspired
we had
enough to
Captain
land a
Cold and
breakthrough
Heatwave
in the
there.
cosmology of our bodies,
That's
or
when
maybe
it happened
even
for him.
discover
It
the
was-
true nature of
I don't know.
what human consciousness really is, or
Hard
you
at
know,
it.
Or how to resurrect the dead.
Not this hallway.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I'm bad. You should. I'm getting this or that. Use your power.
Jamie making this girl act her ass off. She be killing till she like.
I'm weak. Okay, you're never getting hired. Never
That's what she be doing, she
audition.
like.
Never audition. You got to tighten it.
That's what she be doing.
That cross-eyed tighten.
I felt like he was begging me
To do what?
to set him free. Barry, I don't think that Ronnie wants to be brought back.
You think he wants to
I think
die?
that he wants to die.
Don't tell Caitlin that.
It's impossible. I'm almost positive about what I felt. Caitlin,
She said,
Ronnie
okay.
doesn't want to be brought back. He asked me to save him.
Maybe that's why Ronnie went after Cecile. He knew he could communicate through her to tell us the truth.
He's not here for Cecile. He's been looking for me.
You know.
From what I can tell, Ronnie is in agony inside that fire. It's like it's eating him alive. It's torturing his mind. Caitlin, it's like Ronnie is in hell. And I truly believe that he came to us for help so that we can end his suffering. And we will. It's why we're modifying the quantum splicer to help him. Because I know that's what he would want.
What if Cecile's right? She's the only one that's been able to form a true connection to the fire.
I'm connected to it because I'm its wife. Barry, you knew Ronnie. He was a part of this team and you knew he'd do anything to get back to me. We have a way to help him. Why
bring him
are you
back
so
and heal him
against
that way.
this?
Because when I had a chance like this once, when I went back to save my mom from Thawne, I did it because I was trying to recreate a perfect
I'm
past.
with her.
But it was a lie.
Bring him back.
And it all came crashing down in the end because I refused to see the warning signs, because I didn't listen to my friends or my
Wait, you
family.
went back in time.
We can't resurrect the past.
This is not another flashpoint. We are not creating another timeline. We are saving my husband from a nightmare.
Then maybe it's time to help him let go.
I'm with Caitlin.
I thought family was supposed to have your back no matter what. Even when they think you're making the wrong choice. God knows we've all fallen in line for you and Iris on more than one occasion.
Caitlin, please.
If you won't help me, I'll save them on my own.
I'd help her.
I think that's too hard of a thing to ask somebody. I think I'm with Caitlin. Try it, and if it doesn't work out, we'll handle it.
That's my
Right.
kind of break.
Where's Tanya?
Well, I told her to stay away. Your time sickness is going ballistic. I figured it'd be better to keep her safe.
Yeah, thank you. So what happened to Tanya's mom? I didn't mean to.
I know, Iris. And I know that Dion has told you to stay put until he can figure out how to help you. But You are getting worse by the hour. I really think that we should get you some help. Don't. It might happen to you too.
Oh, so now you're worried about hurting people?
Ooh.
Tanya, look, I'm so sorry about what happened to your mom.
No, it's fine.
Okay, I need to get her home. Back to Central City.
Oh, it's too late. Now walk away.
Tanya,
Shut
What is she about to do? I told you she created a supervillain.
we don't want to do this.
Oh. She said, you don't want these hands.
I do.
Oh. What are you doing? What did you
What's
just
wrong
do?
with her?
Exactly what I'll do to you if you ever try to find me again.
What is she? I told you she was going to create a supervillain.
Wait, so
We're not gonna let the fire
I
kill
want to
anyone
get down
else.
to email.
We're gonna stop it.
I need a phone number.
The only way we can.
You're gonna use the cold fusion sphere to trap it.
And end Ronnie's pain. Once and for all.
She's one.
Why Iris scenes go so quick, but we get a 10-minute Allegra and Chester scene? I'm sick. I just want to know.
This one I feel like has something to do with the future, but other ones before that was unnecessary.
We gotta do this. For Ronnie's sake.
They're gonna kill her.
This is what Ronnie wants.
Because if y'all do the wrong thing,
Yeah.
Caitlyn will never
you
forgive
know,
y'all.
explain why he's come back.
What about that quantum splicer
And you're going
thingy?
along with it?
That's
Okay,
what I'm
then
saying.
Try that.
The
did
quantum
not say
splicer
that.
gets
Oh,
five
she's
bombarded
defending her
and uses
now.
atoms with energy to create fission. But it requires the participant to be willing. If Ronnie rejects the splicer, his atomic structures would become unstable, resulting in an endothermic explosion.
He's not gonna try. All Ronnie wants now is to be at peace.
Okay. If this is what we're doing, then what's the plan?
We'd use the cold fusion sphere, just like before, only this time without putting anyone in danger. And then once it's trapped inside,
We just need to remove the oxidizing agents,
This ain't right.
and his bye-bye flames are good.
I thought she said she
I
was
know,
going
that
to protect
sounds-
Kaylin.
but it feels
I'm
like
gonna
it's
go
what
with Kaylin.
the Ronnie we knew wants.
She would never do this to y'all.
We have to honor that.
Make a decision about one of y'all loved ones and just go along with it.
Okay, I'm gonna talk
Like
to
she
Taylor.
said, she
needs to know.
supported y'all, and
I'll do it.
in times
She's
they didn't
here for
always
me.
agree.
I'm dead.
Now who crashed into that snowbank?
Caitlin.
No, okay, come on, we almost got it. Oh, you said that 20 minutes ago. It's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. We missed our check-in for the bed and breakfast. We are stranded in the middle of nowhere with no cell service.
Okay,
So much for a romantic weekend away.
I had big plans too, all right?
Yeah, well, not like my plans. Mine were once in a generation, tell your grandkids, get down on one knee kind of plans.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Dang, it was that good?
Right.
Yes, because I love you so much, Ronnie Raymond. It freaks me out.
She's about to propose.
Everything is ruined now.
No. It's not
So
ruined.
you only known her for 1 year.
I know you wanted to go to that
Did not
bed and breakfast when we
propose.
first fell in love, but
I
maybe
think she's
you
a
need to
traditional
stop trying to
type. She
recreate
wouldn't
the
do that.
past and focus on the future. Okay, because when I look at you, I see forever.
In that case,
Hold on. Wait,
Ronnie
wait.
Raymond.
I stand corrected.
What?
Told you.
She was gonna propose.
Great minds.
Here I go talk about she the traditional
So
type.
is mine.
That didn't age well.
I'm dead.
You stopped it though.
Barry wants to use the fusion sphere to help Ronnie die,
Thank you.
and the team's on board.
Snitcher.
I'm not surprised after everything he said. I just never thought you'd go along with it. I'm really worried, Katie. Then why won't you help me? Not about Ronnie, about you. You and me weren't even you and me. I was still in your subconscious. But even then, I could feel your pain the moment you realized he was gone. And that night when you went to bed, and every night after that. But as bad as that was, watching you pull away from everyone who loves you was even worse. And it's happening again. I'm sorry you felt all that pain, but did you feel anything else? I remember how happy you were before he died. Which is why I got this. But what about Barry? Sure, Barry's family,
Now
but
that's
your blood.
A sister.
yes.
And I will always
That
be
is what you should have done. Thank you, Frost. Because what they was trying to do was...
But you gotta promise me something, all right? You will never shut yourself off from me or the rest of the team, all right? I promise. And Frost, thank you.
Kids swore they heard a voice calling.
Not a family here. At least you know to look up now.
Someone there?
Now who will be growling?
I'm just wind.
The wind.
I don't know what kind of wind you used to, but
Right.
my wind don't growl.
What?
Right, not y'all still looking at it. Shit, you know I'm black because I'm running first, asking questions later.
Okay. You ain't gonna see me.
Everyone head for the park entrance. Keep going towards the brightest light you see. The rest of my team will get you to safety. Divers to SEAL 6 civilians are heading your way.
We'll keep an eye out.
Sorry, Ronnie.
Ooh.
What did you do?
Exactly what we had to. We promised each other we'd spend our futures together.
Hurry up and take him out of the
I'm
misery.
keeping that promise.
This better work.
It was him.
It's you. It's really you.
You did it. You saved me.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You okay? You okay?
See, y'all just tried to end this man.
Right.
Yeah, Barry, that's not a good look. I mean, I feel like there's still probably going to be a twist on this, but still. Yeah, I'm glad Frost and Caitlyn did what they was going to do, but that's why you should have supported her and then had the spear as a backup in case things didn't go, as planned. Or,
Right, 'cause
I
this
mean,
is not your husband, like.
right,
This
that's
is
why,
her husband.
like what Killer Frost said, it's not your decision, it's hers either way. Like, yeah.
Because you want her to be like, we're killing Iris.
Right, like, oh, Iris is too dangerous. She's whooshing people off the timeline. Like, we gotta put her in a spear. Like, come on now, you wouldn't do that. You would help. You're supposed to help. She would have your back. So I was like, I just didn't agree with them this episode. And then the fact that they all collectively tried to go behind her back was wrong.
Right, I would ghost all of them.
She probably will. She probably gonna
As
go off
she
with Ronnie
should.
and go, because, like, that was wrong. I'm glad Frost had
She
her back.
need to get out of that city.
I'm so glad, because I would have been so mad had they trapped this man or killed him or did whatever. I don't think they were going to kill him. I don't know exactly what they're doing, but they were going to lock him up and he would have just continued being tortured.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been so horrible. But I still feel like whatever he merged with is still going to be inside him. Like, I think that's still going to be an issue.
They'll figure it out as they go.
Right. And that's how it should have been, though. Like, let's try this first step. And then if stuff doesn't go right, we'll figure it out like we always do.
He just want to solve it.
Right. And you've seen his face at the end. He's like, oh, crap, I was wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't trying to say Cecile, her instincts aren't right, but like,
That's not
obviously,
his decision.
but it's like, obviously somebody who's been suffering and, been tortured for years is going to want to die.
Right.
But
That's
like,
common sense.
if you can get him normal, I'm sure those feelings would change. He's just in a bad state. Like, you can ask him now if that's still what he wants and he's still truly suffering, then maybe we can explore other options. But it's just like, we barely have any communication with this thing. Let's play the safer option. I don't know. I just didn't like what they did.
I just block all of them, honestly.
I hope it works out for her because, truthfully, she has had it rough. Her love life has just been...
I'm mad.
Ronnie's still recovering from the massive energy surge to his system, but he's stable. Oh, thank God. There's still an occasional
Thank God,
irregularity in his
right,
amygdala
right.
function that I haven't quite
Plus
figured
this
out,
man.
but it should improve when he gets his strength back. He's been through a lot. I guess it would be weird if he didn't have some kind of reaction.
Well, we're all just glad That is back, Caitlin.
Right.
Joe's right.
Sure.
We're all so happy for you, Addie.
There's been zero sign of our angry inferno anywhere. Not one flicker.
Well, duh.
Katie was right. Now that Ronnie's human again, no more creepy eating monster.
Caitlin, I'm sorry.
Thank
I
you.
doubted you. I was wrong the whole time.
Thank you.
It's okay. You were just trying to do what you thought was right.
No.
We all
It's
lose
not
faith
fair.
sometimes. But the point is, we brought one of our family members back here.
Ronnie played D&D in college.
Once or twice.
Oh snap! We're gonna help him get his game on, girl. Once he's better and all that, of course.
Whatever happened to chess or checkers?
Dominoes.
That's a good game right there.
Okay.
Old school in the house.
Caitlin. For what it's worth, I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I don't know, my powers, they've never been so off before. I just wish I knew why I got it so wrong.
That's okay. All that matters is that Ronnie's.
No, but there's still something with that.
Hi, I'm not here right now. Leave a message.
Go check on her.
No voicemail again.
Only takes you a second. Who coming to the door?
It's Sue. He told me you were here.
Where's Iris?
I don't know. I just know that she's missing. Her mom
I'm
just
dead.
vanished. And then Iris too. Barry, I am so sorry. Barry.
You left out some details.
Did you
A
hear
meta
what I said?
made Iris
Iris
disappear.
is gone.
She ain't just disappeared. This whole world just got rocked.
Another spike. Ronnie, we need to check your...
Oh boy.
Ronnie?
Not the power going out?
We go.
I really hope it didn't play her.
Ronnie?
Girl, hush. If something creepy going on, don't be yelling.
Ronnie? Did you hear that voice?
I did, because that voice was mine. I called you here to show you that I feel stronger than ever now. Thanks to this, I knew you'd understand what I wanted, Kate, and that you'd build exactly what I needed.
Not y'all making him the villain. This
Something's
was about to
wrong.
happen.
No,
What are you gonna be like
I'm
Deathstorm?
not going anywhere. Not yet.
Ronnie, you're scaring me.
That's probably because I'm not Ronnie.
Damn.
Where's my husband?
He's dead. Your friends were right. Ronnie Raymond sacrificed himself to the storm in the Singularity, gave his life to its power, his future to ensure its demise. But even now, uncontrollable, irreversible chaos. His death gave me life.
Oh, I was kidding.
Not you.
I was kidding.
Hey, this is Olivia Liang. A new episode of Kung Fu is coming up next on the CW.
Wow.
Man, please, try to remain calm. Can you describe the figure? Oops, kind of fire ghost.
It's right there.
More likely didn't affect it. How do we stop this thing?
Do what you do best. Run.
Wow. I'm a little pissed.
Yeah, me too, because I just vouched for her the whole episode.
We really did. We went
And
so
I talked
hard.
trash about everybody.
We went so hard for Caitlyn.
Bro.
I mean, I did kept saying there's still something there. Like I knew it wasn't gonna be just perfect, and
I thought it was
we
gonna be like, split personality or something.
we still might be onto something though, because he said that Ronnie gave him life, therefore, and he's using Ronnie's form and his basically his power. So I still feel like it merged with him, but I think it's stronger than Ronnie. So I think it just has control because it takes two to use those powers. So Ronnie's still in there. Of course, he's gonna say he's dead, so she doesn't keep trying to fight to get him.
Right.
Okay, but Ronnie probably isn't strong enough right now to even get control. Because it was like that when him and Martin first merged. Ronnie wasn't in control and Stein was going off uncontrollably. And they were the Burning Man. So it's just like, I feel like it's still the similar thing, but just worse because he's merged with a worse entity. I'd be really surprised if he's dead. But this was a good storyline. Like, how it played into this Deathstorm thing. That was really good. This was probably my favorite episode since it came back. This was really good. And I'm excited to see Deathstorm. I didn't know that was an actual thing. I was just kidding. But
I didn't know when you said that.
maybe I got it. Was the Earth 2 Firestorm called Deathstorm? Maybe that's where I got it from. I can't remember because I know he was in season 2 as the evil one. That name was just in my head, so I just called him Deathstar. And then he's like, "I'm Deathstar." I'm like, wait, hold up, wait a minute.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm looking forward to that. Finally got to the interesting part in the promo. Iris was laying on Barry, so
Yeah.
obviously she comes back, but it's like
Why
that
did you
girl was
spoil that for
pissed.
me?
Yeah, they should have. I thought it was gonna be an Iris episode next, but then they ended it with Deathstorm, so they're gonna have to close that arc off. That's gonna be a good one. Trying to fight that, and then Caitlyn's still probably gonna believe Ronnie's in there and try to get him back.
As she should.
That was good though. That episode was really good.
Yeah, it's a good one that we haven't had in a while.
I know. I'm really excited because that's an interesting character right there. I don't know. So what does it want? Just to kill everybody?
Why are you asking me?
I don't know. I just want to know
We
what
gotta
you
watch
think.
3 bad episodes to get one good one.
Okay. Yeah, they were. I wouldn't even call them bad. They were just mediocre, and like it wasn't making like I didn't know where it was headed, so like it was getting annoying. But now I can see, like
No, it was just uninteresting.
the one with Barry's dad. I didn't too much care for because the other actors in it were weak. The Kramer one was boring because I don't really care for Goldface. He's not an interesting villain to me. And Kramer hasn't even popped up. That feels like a waste of an episode. She ain't did nothing. And then the Bart and Nora one, I thought the season was going to be a lot about them, and that didn't lead anywhere either. So it's just like the first few just kind of felt flat because, well, what are we doing? But it coming together like this, I feel like gives them a little bit more value. But
in the present moment.
yeah, they just ran. But
I don't really have anything else. I feel like I shared my thoughts.
yeah, I think we pretty much said our thoughts throughout it. I'm looking forward to seeing how they end this and what's gonna happen. I don't know. I just hate that they keep putting Caitlyn through this. Like, I hope she don't have to lose him again. Like, I don't know.
And then she already broke it off with that video. She went, "Hey, I was just kidding."
It's like they would never give her a storyline that doesn't end in heartbreak or
That's why
betrayal.
she needs to move out this city. It is no good for her. It really doesn't.
Yeah, and then she just broke up with this dude. Like,
That's why I was like, "Girl, you better wait." But
she should have waited for sure.
she was just so happy. I even thought her husband coming back, so it's okay.
As she should, and I still stand by my thoughts that they should have supported her. I think they should have done things the way she did it and supported her. And then, now that she was proven wrong and they were right, she would be more opening to listening now. Instead of, I just didn't like the way they went behind her back to do it. Like, we need to all agree on a plan. Like, y'all would have wanted things, if it was y'all significant others, y'all would have wanted things done a certain way, right? So it's just like, there shouldn't be no exception just because, with Caitlyn, like, so, I mean, even though they were right, they were still wrong, in a way. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and of course, we want to hear what you guys thought.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel for more.
And we'll see you guys later this month for The Flash, since it's taking a week break.